Hopefully I'm live. I hope this works. And alright. Hopefully the sound is good too. If I'm too quiet, then too bad, I guess. I don't know. But here we are. I have the spreadsheet, and I have column A is for Breath of the Wild, column B is for Tears of the Kingdom, as it says here. And I have these endpoints that'll tell me when I'm done naming the shrines. And then, down here, I have the answers in another page in another sheet. And I will not look at those until I am done naming them. This should be fun. And should go pretty fast, actually, I think. It took me just over 2 days to learn all the shrines and Tears of the Kingdom. I learned it last week. And Breath of the Wild shrines I've known for years. Since before Tears of the Kingdom came out. And to be honest, I'm actually a little surprised I didn't decide to do it with Tears of the Kingdom shrines before, like, this last week, but I kind of didn't want to when it first came out because I didn't really care. Like, I didn't feel like I wanted to with such a mid game, because Tears of the Kingdom is mid in my opinion. I don't really care that much about it in hindsight. I don't know. But that's a topic for another time. I should probably just get started with naming the shrines. I'll start with Breath of the Wild. And I'll do all of the base game shrines, and then I'll do the 16 DLC shrines at the end. So there we go. Let's get started. Start with Almanau, the page. I probably don't care that much about, like, capitalization or, like, getting the apostrophes right. I do care about spelling beyond, well, like, besides the apostrophes, I do care about getting the right spelling. But, yeah. I'm just going in the order that the game kind of wants you to go in at first. And I'm just going to, like, circle around Hyrule. No, it's not. Why am I thinking Jitan Sami? On an egg. I don't remember if that's the apostrophe there. Doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm just gonna do Camirog, Mezzalo, down A, Jitan Sami. I feel like it's Jitan Sami like that. No, that doesn't look right. I don't know. It has something. Doesn't really matter. That looks wrong too, though. So I'm just gonna say Jitan Sami, and I don't actually care enough about getting all of the apostrophes right. Okay. Anyways, go down to Myam Ghana. We also have Totosa Talajin. Go down to Wojim, Chayas Keta, and then there's Korguchi A on Adventide Island. You get Kaya, Yarin, you get Kukanata, Shayudo, Shodasa, Sheikatha, Shokatone, Yanaga. Am I missing any others in that area? Well, I guess there's Pumagnite next. I don't think I'm missing one. I think it's just those are the next ones. Ishida is there. Rhoda, you get Picasso, Jojuna, Gino, Kano, you get Sumasama, Dilamag, and then you get Porsche Oku, then you get Mise Suma, Dekoshisei, Rakuzanzo, Dakota, Awakath, also known as Haptua Shrine, Zeus, Sasakai, Shodantu, and then Kimakosasa, Kihiyug, and Kutakar. I think that's all the ones in the Gerudo area. We'll see if I miss one. Mago 10, Ichiroki, Shindigo, Zoltawa. And then I like to go up to Monotoma and Magnora, then go down to Toyasa, and then Shaloya, over Tanakosa, Kaokyo, then Dunmatag, Barita Nag. Those ones rhyme and they're pretty close together, so I remember those two pretty well. Shawarbo, Akara. Then there's Himyu in the top corner. There's Takuomo. There's Mozo Sheno. Shadana right by Selmi's spot. Masag, Lanoku, Jihara. And hopefully none of these have like a typo that I just like get from typing too fast. Because I remember I did this before. And one time I got a typo, and I was like, well, I know that's not how the shrine is actually spelled. I was just typing too fast. I think that's all the Hebra ones. And Tabantha. So then next, I'll go over to Katowai. And then the 4 in the Lost Woods start Kiarug, Kun, Sidaj, and then it's not Dilamag, it's Dagchoka. I know it starts with a D and it has a double letter, but it's not Dilamag, it's Dagchoka, and it's Maklan. And then I'm going to go Miro Shaz. And then Tambul, and then Moakit, Sadhaj, Korain, and Shay Mosa, Shora, Ha, Kerama, Dakako, and then Gorator, that's that, Zukai, Tutsuanima, Tukalo, Katosa Og, that's not how you spell Katosa Og, Zakasho, and then there's Dahesho, and then, yeah, just Kameo, and, wait, no, Reteg-Zumo, yeah, Reteg-Zumo, and then Kameo, Kanshaka. I feel like it was, that, not that it matters that much. Okay, and then down to the Zora area. Hopefully I'm not forgetting any. We'll find out soon if I am. You get Shayota, is Yoma, Dagakik, Rako Mag, So Kofi, Sherada, and Dakatut's the Shrine on Shrine Island. And because I'm at 112, I know I haven't missed one. I like to do the last 8 in the central Hyrule area, finishing with Hyrule Castle. So we get Namika Oz, you get Kaiwan, Hilarao, and Wakakata in East Hyrule, well, east of central Hyrule, and then on the west side you get Cam, Yatek, Inoyaneha, Katachuki, and Sas. I think it's Saskosa, like that. I didn't bother to learn the apostrophes. I just care about the spelling. Now for the DLC shrines. On the Great Plateau, you get Yowaka-Ida, Rotachiga, one of the best shrines in the game, possibly the best shrine in the game. Personally, I really like Rotachiga. Rubakorba, and Sakurima. In the Garuda area, you've got Takamashiri, Keitala, and Kihiromo. In the Rito area, not Princess Rudo. I always get those mixed up. In the Rito area, you got Shirogomar, Noeraji, and Kiyatoza. In the Goron area, you get Kamiya Omuna, and you get Cheryl Lun, and Rinu Honika. And then in the Zora area, you get Kidafunia, you get Mahelia, and the last one is Sakura. There we go. Now, Tears of the Kingdom time. Let me drink some water. Stay hydrated. Alright, starting with the Sky Shrines. There are 32 Sky Shrines and then 120 on the surface. I'm going to do all 32 in the sky first. Starting with the Great Sky Island with Uko, in Isa, Uubak, and Nachoya. Just east of there, you get Joziu, Ukujisi, you get Yansamin, and then down in the bottom right edge you get Kumamain, and then you get Joku-gu and Joku-gusen in the Dragonhead Isles. Genome-Dock over to the west, Rakashok down there, Moses, and farther northwest from there you get Maya-Cr, Gahisis, and Ganos. Tani, I say Tani, maybe it's supposed to be Tanhi, whatever. Ijo-O, Kahatanam, Maya-Umatis, and then Haninode, Tenbez, Miam, and Simoswek. Then there's Kabanar, Tagumak, which is definitely one of the names of all time. You go Shan, Maya Nas, Sijog, Natak, it's not Mayak, it's Natak, and then Ikaku, and Mogisari, which is one of my favorite shrines in Tears of the Kingdom, but not as good as Rodachiga. Anyways, alright, so that's the 32 in the sky. Then you go down to the surface. I'm going to start with Kyosin, then up to Kyononis. But down southwest of there, you get Susuyai, Susibaka. You get Ishodag north of there. You go up Tyrocast, you get Suritabomak, and then east of there is Sapapa. Down from there is Yanio. East from there is Ren Is, and then you go down to Jojon, John So, and then you get Mao Ikes. And then by the towers, Joziu, Magawak in Zora's domain, Ihan, Ekbogek, Yomizuk. Then I'll go down to Mount Nairu, Jikaius, Zakusu, Jogo, Ogim. West from there, you get wait, what is it? It's not Tukaruk. It's Kurikat. I mix up those because it's like they're almost the same thing backwards. Okay, then Makasura in Kakariko, Morok, Tukaruk, Tajikats, Tenny 10, Maya Chin, and then Kamazun, Jochi-Siu, not to be confused with Jochi-Iu or Jochi-Ihiga, which I'll get to later because I'm doing this kind of geographically. Over to Eshos. Oh, do the Toki Shrine while we're here. And then Sanmik, Mayahisik, Anidamimik, Marari Inn on Eventide. Then you get Vamitok, Sifumim, and then Joju, Ojis, Jukom, Susub, and Oma, Utsushak, and Ishokin. Then Utsutsu, and then the Great Plateau Shrines, Ryogak, Kyokugan, and Hadarok. And down from there, you get Kitawak and Motsusis and Siwakama. North from there, you get Rakudash, Suariwak, and then Turakamik. Then Mayatat, Chichim, Karahatag, Irasak, Soriotanog, not to be confused with Miriotanog, and then Kudensar, Rotsumamu, Maya Mats, not to be confused with the Maya Tat that I did just a bit ago, Otusum. Then Zoom and Sonahan. Sinekawak. That's not how you spell Sinekawak. And then Taki Ichaban, Runikit, Makurukas. Then you get Turik, Drakawak, Gasus, Ikatek, Yun Barak, Oromuak, and then Gatakis, Waos, Sahiro, Rutafu, Tao Yosepun, Otek, Utom, and then Ciceran, Noda. Pretty sure that's the ones in West Hebra. I'll just skip over to the labyrinth with Maya Otaki. Then you get Oshimzanu. South of there is Orochium. Then you get Maya Usi. Kiyoyo. Hikakin. Tematen is down there. Kochu, and I'll just do Sukuku because those four are the corners of the surrounding Lost Woods. Speaking of Lost Woods, there's 4 shrines in the Lost Woods area. And Sakun Bomar and Musanok here. Then you get Minatek, Mayak, Geotech, all ending with K, and they're pretty much in a line. Isisim, Marakuguk, Timawak, Kisinana Shrine, Moshpin, Sitsum, Momosik, Sibajitek, Kimayat, and Kamatukas. And then Igashuk is the labyrinth on the top right of the map. You get Rassiwak, and then Jochi Iu, Yamik, Sina Tanika. Then you get Rassitakiwak, not to be confused with Rassiwak from earlier. Jochi Ihiga, not to be confused with Jochi Iu from just a few ago. Gatanesis, Domizuan, and Maya Shideg. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is just copy these over and make sure that I got the answers right. These are all sorted alphabetically so that I can find out which ones I'm missing a lot faster, if any. And, well, looks pretty good. I don't... Wait a second. See, these ones don't have... Well, this one has an apostrophe there. Maybe that's wrong, too. If I just remove this, I feel like that's going to fix the... I do not test this with the apostrophes there. Kihayug, Kenemet, Kavetala, Chemikosasa, Chemazeus. Yeah, we're all good on K's here. Okay. And then Maelia Makara. This is all looking good. And yeah, this is all looking good. Then I'll copy these over. And sort. And this should all be good as well. Yeah. I mean, the fact is I got to 152 and 136 for both of the... Yeah. I got to the right number for each of the games, so I'm assuming that I didn't repeat any and I just got all of them. And yeah, it all seems to be looking good. Yeah, there we go. So I wasn't even going as fast as I could have, and I did that in under 20 minutes. So I feel pretty good about that. So now what I want to do is on pkmnquiz.com do this full quiz. I like doing dex order. I don't like cycle sprites because it distracts me. Alright, I think this is all good. It's been a little bit since I did this, so I don't expect to get like a new best time. But I expect to still know this stuff. I'll be disappointed if I don't. Alright, so let's go, as Mario says. Bulbasaur. I'm gonna make so many typos, dude. Tortle, Blastoise, Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree, Weedle, Kakuna, Beedrill, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, and then Rattata, Raticate, Spearow, Fearow, Ekans, Arbok, Pikachu, Raichu, My favorite Pokemon is Vulpix. And then Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Zubat, Golbat. And then Oddish, Gloom. Why did I started having Quagsire for no reason at all? Quagsire's not even Gen 1. I don't know how that happens. I recognize my mouse's my cursor is covering the bar, so it's making it a little hard to see. My apologies. Wait, it's not Growlithe, it's Mankey, Primeape, and then Growlithe, Arcanine, Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, and then Abracadabra, Abacazam, Machamp, Sprout, Weave, Bell. That's not how you spell it. Okay. Picture Bell, Tentacool, Tentacool, Geodude, Graveler, Bone, Ponyta, Rapidash, and then Slowpoke, Slowbro, Magnemite, Magneton, and then Farfetch'd, Dodrio, Sealgong, and then Grimer, Shoulder, Cloyster, Gastly, Haunt, Gengar, Onix, Krabby. No, it's Drowsy first. Third. Voltorb, Electrode, Execute, Executor, Cubone, Marowak, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Lickitung, Coughing, Wheezing, Rhyhorn, Rhydon, Chansey, Blood King, Gascon, and then Horsey, Seabra, Goldeen, Seaking, Staryu, Starmie, Jinx. No, I already did that one. Tauros, Magikarp, Gyarados, Lapras, Ditto, Eevee. Did you know Vaporeon is number 134? That's the only fun fact I'm going to give you about Vaporeon. I can think. All my brain juices are going towards remembering the next Pokemon, and it's not actually getting the words out of my mouth the way I want. Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Dratini, Dragonair, Dragonite, Mewtwo, Abelian, Cyndaquil, Quilava, Typhlo, Ruins, Totodile, Croconaw, Feraligatr, and then Sentret, Cumultown, and then Hoot Hoot, Noctowl, Ledyba, Spinarak, Ariados, Crobat, Chinchu, Lantern, Pichu, Cleffa, Igglybuff, and then Togepi, Togetic, Natu, Zatu, Marie, Flaffy, Ampharos, Ross, Blossom Marrow, and Azumarill trans rights. Sudowoodo, Politoed, and then Hoppix, Epume, Jumpluff, Apom, Sunflora. That's not how you spell Sunflora. Yanmai. Why did I think Yanmega was next? Dingus. Now it's time for Quagsire. Alright. Slowking, Murkrow, and then Slowking, and Mesdreeves. Unknown. Wobfector, Farrig, and Pineco, Dunsparce. No, Fortress, and then Dunsparce. My brain. My Brian. It's, something's happening. I don't know what it is. No, what it is it's just that I'm just concentrating super hard. Well, it's not even. I'm not even doing the best job of concentrating, but it's. I'm trying to speak at the same time, so I am messing up because of that. Funny joke about Slugma. And then Swinub, Piloswine, Corsola, Remoraid, Octillery, and then you get Delibird, and then Mannine, Skarmory, Houndour, Houndoom, then, wait, no, we get Kingdra, Fanpy, Donphan, Porygon, Two-Stantler, Smeargle, Tyrogue, Hitmontop, Smoochumel, Hitmagby, Miltank, Blissey, Raikou, and Daisugun. Larvitar, I had a roommate that called it Puppetar. Fun fact, I say called, I assume he still does, because I tried getting him to change it, telling him it's Pupitar, but he stubborn, kept calling it Puppetar. At this point, I just have to assume he's still calling it that out of spite. After Mighty Anapuchiana, we get Zigzag and Line. And then you get Wurmple, Silcoon, Beautifly, Cascoon, Dustox, Lotad, Lombre, Ludicolo, Seed, Nuzleaf, Shiftry, Wingo, Tailo, Swellow, then Wingo, Pelipper, Routes, Curlia, Gardevoir, Gal. I'm so washed up. I don't know why. Why is my brain like this? I know Gallade is Sinnoh. Gruff, King, nope. Nincada, Ninjask, Shedinja, then Bismarck, Loudred, Explode, Makuhita, Hariyama, and then Azurill, Nosepass, Skitty, Delcatty, Sableye, Mawile, Aeron, Aggron, Meditite, Medicham, Electrike, Manectric, Pinsel, Minun, Illumise. Funny joke about these two. Then you get Carvana, Sharpedo, Wailmer, Wailord, Numel, Camerupt, Torkoal, Spoink, Grom, Pig, Spin the Trapinch, Vibrava, Flygon, Cacnea, Cacturn, Swablu, Altaria. Just kidding, it's Altaria. No, Zangoose, Seviper. Which one of these evolves from Seviper? Barbo, Whiscash, and then Corphish, Crawdont, and then Baltoy, Claydol, and nope, it's Lil Veep, and Aerith. Phoebus, Milotic, Cast Form, Kecleon, Shuppet, Bayonet, Duskull, Dusclops, and then Proteus, Chimecho, Absol, why not? And then you get Snorunt, Bailey, and then Steel, let's go. And then Clamperl, Unhill, this relic. Can't love this baby. Gone young Sheldon. And then Beldum, Matang, Metagross, Rock, Ice, Steel, A.O. And then Kyogre and Groudon. Shoutouts to the official Pokemon TV Poke Rap that called it Groudon and Kyogre. And then Jirachi, Deoxys. I'm getting a bit distracted, but that's okay. I'm having fun. Chimchar, Monferno, Infernape. Yeah, this definitely isn't getting a speed record. My fastest time for naming all of these is just under 23 minutes. Not recorded though. Sad. My fastest recorded time is a little over 23 minutes, so there you go. I have a video of that. Granidos, Rampardos, Shieldon, young Shieldon, and then Burmy, Wormadam, and then Mothim, Combi, Vespi, Quinn, Pachirisu, Weasel, Floatzel, Pokemon number 420, Blazit, Estron, Ambipom, Drifloon, Drifblim, Baniri, Lopunny, Mismagius, Honchkrow, Glammeow, Parugly, Chingling, Sucky, Skuntank, Bronzor, Bronzong, and then you get you get Bonsly. I get those three mixed up all the time, dude. Spiritomb, Studio Ghibli. That's a funny joke that I like to make sometimes. Cario, Hippopotas, Scrooby, Rapion, Kroguk, Toxicroak, and then Carnivine, and Finneon, and Tyke, Snubber, Obama, Snow, and then Weevil. Alright, here's the fun part of the Pokedex order. I have to go Magnezone, and then Lickilicky, Rhyperior, Tangrowth, Electivire, Magmortar, and then we get into Gen 2, with Togekiss, Yanmega, Leafeon, Glaceon, and Gliscor, and Mamoswine, and Porygon Z. Then Gen 3, Gallade, that's not how you spell Gallade, not known as Probopass. And then Dusknoir, Frostlass, there you go, Exceed, Mespertez, Zelf, and then Dialga, Palkia, Heatran, Vegas, Giratina, my favorite legendary, Cresselia, Fury, Manaphy, Darkrai, Shaman, Arceus, Victini, Snivy, Sirloin, Serperior, Tebig, Pignite, Emboar, Chilwat, Dewat, Samurott, and then Rat, Watchog, Cup, Herdier, Stoutland, Purloin, Lifebird, and then Pansage. I could also be funny and say Pansage and Simisage, but I'm not gonna use. Wait, Simicore. Bruh. Okay, trans, right? So I mean Tranquil. Transference, of course, always. Blizzle, Zeb, Strika, and Ruggenrola, Boldor, Eaglet. Then Ubat, Drillbur, Excadrill, Autism, Timber, Girder, Kelder, Temple, somehow Palpitoad returned, Seismitoad, and then Throw the Sock, and then Swaddle, Swadloon, Leavanny, and then Cottony, Whirlipede, Venipede first. I'm so good at this. Scolipede, and then Cottony Whimsy, Petalilligant, Basculin, and then Sandile, Crocorock, Crocodile, Darmaka, Darmanitan, Maractus, Webbo, Crustle, and Scraggy, Sigillif, Mask, Capricus, Tortuga, Caracosta, and then Arcaniops, number 567, let's go. Garbodor, Zora, let's go. Zorark, Minchino, Chinchino, Gothorita, Gothitelle, Sclosis, Ocean, Reuniceless, and then Ducklet, Swana, Vanillite, Vanillish, Vanillux, Sawsbuck, Emolga, Carablastus, Cavalier, Among Us, Just Alamomola, Joltik, Galvantula, Barrowseed, Barrowthorn, Clink, Clang, Tynamo, Electric, Electrocell, Yambehiam, Toucan, Chandelier, and then Axufracture, Hexris, Kachu, Beartick, Cryogonal, Shelmexelger, and then Stunfisk, Mianfu, Mianshao, Druddigon, Golett, Gobler, then Ponard by Sharp, and Gooflant, Mandibuzz, Dino, wait, what am I saying? Keep more, Kevin Durant, Dinos, Violus, Hydreigon, Larvesta, Volcarona, Cobalion, Terrakion, Verizon, then, no, it's Tornadus, Thunderous, Reshiram, Zekrom, Landorus, Kyurem, Keldeo, Meloetta, Genesect, Chespin, Quilladin, one of everyone's favorite Pokemons. Everybody loves Quilladin. Delphox, Froakie, Frogadier, Greninja, Bee, Dickersby. That's not how you spell Fletchling. Fletchinder, the first Pokemon to have a name that's longer than 10 letters, as far as I'm aware. Vivian, Pyroar, and then Flabebe, Floette, Forges, Skiddo, Gogopan, Champangoro, Furfru, Vesper, Moustick, Sword, two swords and a shield. Pokemon Sword and Shield out now. Swirlix, Slurpuff, Inkay, Malamar, Binacle, Barbarical, Sprout, and then Clauncher and Clawitzer, Helioptile, Heliolisk, and Tyrantrum, Mara, Sylveon, Halucha, Dendadene, and then Garbink, Goomy, Sligudra, Phantom, Klefki, Phantom, Trevenant, Pumpkaboo, Gourgeist, and then a bird might have a look, Bat, Noivern, and then X, Y, and Z. I could say Yablotal because it's a funny thing that MJTV says. I don't know. That's like a well-known thing at this point. The video's several years old at this point. Pokemon 727, when you see it. Primarina, and then Peg, Trubik, Toucannon. These ones, Charge Bug, Bunkables, Crabrawler, Crabominable, and Cutie, nope, Oricorio, and Cutie Fly, and then Rebombi, and then Rockruff, Lycanroc, Wishy Washy, Marine, Toxapex, Mudbray, Mudsdale, and then Dewhire, Eric Fomantis, Brantis, Morlul, Geonotic, and then Stuffle, Landis, Lazzle, Stuffle, Beware, and then Bounce, Sweet, Steamy, Serena, Comfey, Rangaroo, Passimian, Rapado, Lysopod, Gas, Halosand, Typhlosil. Wait. Pugu. Yo, is that Pink Katie in my Twitch.tv chat? Hi, Katie. I already named all the shrines, so now I'm naming all the Pokemon. After Silvally, you get Mini or Komala, Turtleator, and then Togedemaru and Mimikyu. And then Brushish, Drampa, Delmise. Is it forcing you to go in order? This mode is. Yes, I'm doing Dex order mode. As you can see down here. Yeah. Alright. So then, this isn't Tapu Koko, it's J-Mo-O, Hakamoto, Kamo-O, then Tapu Koko, Tapu Lele, Tapu Bulu, Tapu Fini. Chaos mode, well, you can name it in any order, and then I think they like disappear after a little bit. I honestly don't have a lot of experience with it, so I could be getting the facts wrong with that. But I think that's what it does. Alright, Xurkitree, Celeste, Ela, and then Kartana, Buzzlord, Necrozma, Mirna, Marshadow, Poipole, Ganadel, then Stakaka, Blacephalon, and Zeraor, Meltan Melmetal. Alright, now we're on to Gen 8. Submitted your college application today. Nice, let's go. Hope it goes well. Next is Scorbunny, and Root, Cinderace, and then Sobble, Drizzile, Inteleon, Squavit, Redent. It's community college, you got automatically accepted. Alright, nice. I got accepted into most of the colleges I applied to, but there were a few that I did not. That's okay. Brookity, Corvus, Squire, Corviknight. Yeah, my first choice didn't let me in, so I had to do my second choice. But that's okay. I got into my second choice. So I went to a few semesters already. I'm taking a bit of a break now, but I'll probably be back next year. Yeah. After Corviknight, you get Lipbug, and then Nickit, which is a fox. I like foxes. And then you get Gossifleur, which just looks like Maddo and Celeste if it was a flower. Wool, Maxie, more like Foxy. So true. So real. Thanks, Katie, for that amazing gem of knowledge. Apple, Silicobra, Sandaconda. Alright, and then Aracuda. No, it's not Aracuda. It's Cramorant, and then Aracuda, Barrascuda, and then Toxtricity. And before you get a Fox persona, yeah, this is the weirdest thing where it's like I'm following so many like furries and such on Blue Sky, and it's like I do like foxes, but I also feel like I'm not a furry just from seeing the way they are, and it's like I don't think that's for me personally. But I don't know. I guess I'm still open to it if I end up changing my mind. Clavipus, Graplocked, Sinistee, Poltegeist, and then Hatchrem. Wait, no. What's after Poltegeist then? Sinistee, Poltegeist, and then did I just get? I got the wrong evolution. All right. I had the right idea. I was just yeah. A lot of the circles I'm in have overlap with furry communities, but you don't consider yourself one. Yeah, that's the same way with me. So, yeah. Cursula and Surfetched, and then Mr. Ryan, Runerigus, Milkgreed, Alchemy, Phalanx, my favorite from Gen 8. And then Pinsirchin, Snom, Frostmoth, Stonjourner, Ice-Q, or Pecco. Wait. No. It's Indeedee, and Pecco, Cubant, Copperraha, based Phalanx Enjoyer. It's just so cute when it does its little animation and the little feetsies on each side go up. It's just adorable and I love it. Dracozolt, Arctozolt, Dracovish, Arctovish, Verludon, Dreepy, Drakloak, Dragapult, Zacian, Zamazenta, Eternatus, and then Kubfu, Urshifu, Zarude Sandstorm. Remember touching on the Phalanx on 6th grade history, so you Wojak the IRL when you saw the name. Yeah. It's pretty cool. I do like it. I had one on my Sword and Shield team when I did my casual playthrough 6 years ago. It's been that long. Wow. Alright. After Zarude, you get Regieleki. I actually never played the Sword and Shield DLC, so I don't know if it's any good. I don't know. Yeah, we're old. I remember getting Pokemon X and Y on my Nintendo 2DS, the really flat 2DS. And that was my first Pokemon game that I played. It was fun, but it was also very easy. But I mean, I was like 12, so it was like it wasn't too easy for me at the time. Escalation, Sneasler, and then Overquill and Amorous. It's good for shiny hunting legendaries and winning VGC. Fair lol. Yeah, I hear that the Sword and Shield DLC is good for some of that stuff. So, not that I'm like super into VGC or anything, but yeah, it is good to know. Sprigatito, the grass cat, and then Florigato, Meowscarada, Coco, Lore, Skeletors, and Quacks. That's what it's called. My spelling is immaculate. And then looking for physical copies of Sword and Shield for automating Dynamax. But they're like 110. Oh no. At that point, you might as well just buy another copy of Mario Kart World. That is quite expensive. Yeah. That sucks. 110 with the DLC. Okay. That's a little better, but still not ideal. Ramshula, Slidops, Nimbo, Low Kicks, Kami, Pomo, Pomat. And then, Fido. Wait. It's not Fido. It's Tandemouse, and then Mousehold, and then Fido, Duxbun, and then, Smoliv, Dolive, Arboliva, Squawkabilly, Knackly, Knacklestack, Garganackle. So few are made, so they're rare. And it's Sword and Shield. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Charcadet is next. Farmarouge, Cerledge, and Tadpole, Bellebolt, Wattrel, Kilo Wattrel. And then, what comes after that? Is that Shroodle? No, it's Mashif, Mastiff, and then Shroodle, Graph AI, Bramblin, Bramblegast, Toes Cool, and Toes Cruel. It's a funny joke I like to make with those. You haven't eaten dinner? Alright, so good luck dinner. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, Capsicid, Scovillain, and Reveler, Rapska, Flittle, Spathra, and Wiglet. Wait, no, it's Tink. Tinkaton, Wiglet, what trio, Bombardier, Finizen, Palafin, and Vibroom, Revavroom, Cyclizar, Orthworm, Limit, Glimora, Griever, Houndstone. And then Flamigo, Citadel, Titan, Tats. Wait, not Tatsugiri, just use a Dondozo, and then Tatsugiri. Then Annihilate, Quadsire, Fari, Giraffe, Dudunsparce, King Gambit. And then, wait, no, it's not Iron yet. Alright, Great Tusk, Screamtail, Bonnet, Fluttermane, Slither. That's how you spell Slither. And Sandy Shocks, Iron Shreds. And Iron Bubble, Iron Hands, Iron Jugulus, Iron Moth, Iron Thorns. And Frigibax, Arctibax, Excalibur, Gimme Cool, Goldengo. And then Bushin, Shinpao, Tinyu, Shiyu, Roaring Moon, Iron Valiant, Koraidon, Uraidon, and then Walking Woke, Iron Leaves, Dipwin, and then Sinist, or no, it's Poltergeist, and then Sinistcha, and then no, it's not. It's Ogie Dogie, and then Monkey Dory, Pheasant, Dippity, Ogre Con, Archaludon, Hide and Trample, Gouging Fire, Raging Bolt, Iron Boulder, Crown, Terrapagos, and Petrarch. There we are. That's a lot slower than normal, but that's okay because I was talking to a friend, and I was getting distracted a lot. Anyways, there we go. In under an hour, I've named all the shrines and then all the Pokemons. I don't think I really have anything else I want to do on stream tonight, so I'll just call it here. And yeah. Where am I in the list of supporters? Because I did donate to their Ko-Fi or Coffee or whatever. I don't know. There it is, Max Demi Boy, right there. I am proud to say I have supported this because I spent several hours just doing various Dex Order challenges, doing this, getting my times down. So I thought, I've spent enough time on this website, I should monetarily support it with just a little bit of money, because, yeah, with just a little bit of money. So, yeah. Shoutouts to the team that keeps this website up. It's a cool website. Shoutouts to Adept Sharon, if that's how you say it. Yeah, Adept Sharon down here, or however you say it.